Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, all.
Hey everyone, Commander Josh Hawkins here, and welcome to the Brocast.
Welcome to the Brocast.
Welcome to the Sunday Brocast, and welcome back to the Sunday Brocast.
Go away, kid, you're bothering me.
Got a ship.
And it is once again that time for the Brocast. The Brocast, and I'm sick. Welcome back to the Brocast. Welcome to the Brocast. Hard landing.
Oh, you bumped off.
We're in a hole.
I think we just f***ed up Josh.
No, we should.
To each
Oh
other
my
as well.
god, you can't be serious.
Oh, not again. Get out of there, man.
Crater needs souls. Feed the crater.
Crater needs souls.
Feed the crater. And welcome back to the Brocast.
That was like, I want to talk, let me talk. So, that was like, alright.
Welcome to the Brocast, Commander Josh Hawkins here. Hey, Obsidian Ant. Welcome back.
That was a crash at an opportune time there, didn't it?
Welcome to the Brocast.
Wish we could have found something, but...
The search will continue.
I am on Shibuka's ship. Oh! And just like the last live stream, it ends with my vehicle being destroyed.
Shoot it. Shoot the bloody hawk.
Murica.
Oh, hey everyone. Welcome to the Brocast. My name's Commander Josh Hawkins, and I am joined by Commander Shibuka.
Hello.
Oh, wait a second. Let's try that again. I'm joined by Commander Shibuka.
Hi.
Is this for real? Is this the actual Shibuka that we hear right now? I think it is.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, there he is. There's a real Shibuka. I'm also joined by Commander Greytest.
Hello, Niam.
And the infamous Commander Turgeon Starstone.
Trogan Stanslork.
Yeah, that guy.
Turgeon, who was that?
It's Commander Spatula. Thanks for Commander Spatula for bringing me on there today.
Spatula, absolutely. Round of applause, everybody.
Yes,
Just
round of
clap
applause to
emojis.
Commander
That was
Spatula.
Fantastic.
Dude.
Barnacle. He's back, everybody.
do the Trojan Starbucks.
What?
Turgid Stumpone.
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 Oh my god. Oh, look at this. Who's Shibuka? Who is Shibuka? Shibuka says,
you guys are some ass.
well, you know what?
Shibuka, introduce yourself.
Yes, please. Actually, no. Allow me to first change this over. You know what? Before we do that, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the chat overlay on here because we're not actually in the game yet. Let me put this up right behind me so that everyone can see. And let's go ahead and do this. Can we get a very, very happy birthday to Mr. Shibuka in the chat? I want cakes, I want claps, I want happy birthday. And Greytest Turgeon, you're going to have to join me in this, okay? Let's go ahead and sing him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Shibuka. Happy birthday to you. Oh yeah.
This must be the worst birthday song ever.
I don't know. I've gotten some pretty rough ones.
Or the greatest birthday song ever written in history. Okay.
That was the only birthday song ever written in history, Josh.
Well, no, that's excuse me, Mr. Englishman. That is not the only birthday song ever written in history.
The only one that matters because America.
Listen to this guy. I'm English, so that's the only birthday song that's ever been written.
English, I'm American.
You know what?
Do
I am
not
bilingual,
plug me
so I
into
actually
dirty
do
Brits.
happen to know another version of Happy Birthday that is not in English, believe it or not.
Is it French?
Yes, it is in
a
French.
Canadian knows a French song.
Oh,
And I'm pretty sure that they
What a
have
shocker.
different Happy Birthday songs in
That is a
different languages as
surprise.
well. Anyhow, happy birthday
Thank you,
to
guys.
Shibuka. And look at all the
guys. I
claps and
appreciate
cakes. And I don't know why the devil
love you
horns are in
guys.
there. The happy
guys are
birthday,
awesome.
man. Yeah.
Because of Vocal Fry, that's why.
Vocal fry. All right. And
Toko is so sad. I'm giving up music now. That was special.
Special. Special.
That's enough to make anyone quit music.
that was
Yeah.
special. That was so special. Like, oh my god.
We're all special here.
Anyhow, latency, guys. Latency. That's all we have to say. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the goddamn game already. It's Thargoid time, boys and girls. That's right. That's why you all came here. You wanted to see some bugs. Well, I don't think we're going to see the bugs like we see over here in the little, where is it? There are those bugs. But hopefully
Those
we
bugs.
will have some Thargoid encounters, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be, well, we're not splitting up. I suppose I'm the only one who's going to be kind of going off and doing something for you guys to watch, while I go off and show you guys all of the news and happenings in and around Elite Dangerous. In
Oh my
Obsidian.
God,
Yeah,
really? You're
I
gonna say that?
totally stole that. Watch this. I get hit by a copyright infringement from Obsidian. You're gonna have to take down your video, Josh. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so while I go and show you all of the different things that have been discovered recently and try to start up that the Thargoid event where a second Thargoid ship comes in and launches a little blue thing, and we're going to talk about the Thargoids, Greytest is going to be spearheading the whole bulk of you, basically, in the meantime, to go and work on the current community goals. So, Greytest, do you want to tell us a little bit? Here, why don't I read this out a little bit first, because I actually have here the whole description of the community goal, unless you have that. Do you want to read that?
Yeah. Before you go ahead, we are flying in Jay Hawkins' private group. Bring your big cargo ships, and let's meet up in Wolf 397.
There you go. Wolf 397 is the rendezvous point, and bring cargo ships because this will be a trading CG. So let's go ahead and read you the description. It is in system Wolf 397. Station is Cheblin Service Station. Orbis Starport, large pads available, 135 light seconds from the main star, 89 light years from Sol, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting there. The objective is to deliver Tantalum, Thargoid Cyclops tissue samples, and CMM Composites. And the description says, last week, Aegis started developing weapons and technologies to address the rising Thargoid threat. While some were dismayed to see Aegis shift to a military focus, this guy right over here, the general consensus was that that the move was necessary. Following news that Aegis is to embark on a second development initiative, Aegis's military liaison Admiral Aidan Tanner released the following statement: "The Thargoids represent a very real threat, and their hostility demands that we take appropriate action. As with our previous initiative, our intention is to collaborate with some of the galaxy's foremost engineers to develop efficient anti-Thargoid technologies. In support of this aim, Aegis's corporate partners, Wolf 397 Independents, have pledged to reward pilots who deliver Tantalum, Thargoid Cyclops tissue samples, and CMM Composites to Cheblin Service Station in the Wolf 397 system. The campaign began on the 20th of September. It's going to run for 1 week. If the final target is met earlier than planned, the campaign will end immediately. Blah, 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 blah. You know all of that stuff. Sign up, meet in Wolf 397, and Greytest is going to manage the trading, and he'll give you some information just in a few minutes, I suppose, here as the show progresses, as to what exactly we're going to be doing for the CG and where you need to go and how you can participate. The ultimate goal here, of course, is that you're all going to make some money, you're going to get some rewards, and you're going to help develop more anti-Thargoid weapons. Which...
Yeah, about that.
about that.
Okay, now, real quick, I
yeah.
know you guys have missed my tinfoilery.
Your tomfoolery?
And my tom and tinfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
Tinfoilery.
And
Tinfoilery.
Tinfoilery.
There it
I
is.
just wanna
Tinfoilery.
that I am so glad that I can come back and give everyone just some perspective.
Mm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Some perspective.
So you're saying we're rather flat in our perspectives, right?
I will say that most people playing the game aren't looking at the larger picture.
Yeah. The
like
larger
Tom
picture.
says in chat, Tom has it exactly nailed right there. Still haven't seen a Thargoid attacking one of the convoys.
Which is exactly the point that I brought up yesterday and what I have expressed in my last video, which was on the update, and I think I've expressed all over the place, which is, why the hell do we keep developing weapons? Now, Shibuka is going to tell us why, because he knows better than all of us, because he's read the book. However, we're still going to point out
the Book of Thargoids.
The Book of Thargoids, the Book of the Future, called Premonition, of course. We're talking about Drew Wagar's book, Premonition, which does give us information on the Thargoids, which Shibuka will share with us. However, the book is not what's happening right now. The book is kind of like a glimpse into the future of what is going to happen into the game.
It's actually the past, but it's foreshadowing.
It's a past foreshadowing. It's a foreskinning of the stuff.
A foreskinning? What is that?
We're skinning the present to get the future, okay?
Okay, let me just time out and say I've been looking for CMM composites for people with medium-sized ships. I just found them for the first time. The supply in this station is 2.
Yep, that's kind of the issue I ran into as well.
Greytest is working on that.
But let's keep on going with the major discussion here about the CG first, and we'll talk about the details of the CG later.
Yes. So, okay. So the current status within the game is that Frontier is releasing a narrative sort of approach to the release of, I guess you could say, all the features that we're supposed to see in 2.4. So far, the features are quality of life improvements, and obviously Thargoid USSs, where you can kind of interact with them by throwing them canisters of meat and goods and pesticides and whatever. And if you throw the right combination of cans, which we kind of know right now is, what is it? It's, what do you throw at them to get them to interact with you?
I think 4 tons of meta-alloys.
Yeah,
meta-alloys, that's
meta-alloys,
it.
And another one shows up.
Yeah, so if you drop 4 tons of meta-alloys, another Thargoid shows up, which we're going to do. We're going to spark that here very soon and get that going. And in fact, let me also do this before I forget. I'm going to check the private group to see if there's any invites, pending group requests. Very quickly. Oh, yes, we have a whole bunch. Okay, so right now, that is the only way of interacting with the Thargoids. Now, I want to say that I seem to recall quite clearly David Braben at one point in the past saying that eventually, when these things show up, the way that we interact with them will determine the future outcome of the story, of how, you know, how they're going to respond to us. So if we act peacefully towards them, they will act peacefully in return. If we are aggressive towards them, they will be aggressive in return. So far, we only have one choice. It's either...
Let me just say...
No, hold on. Let's just clarify the choice. It's either shoot them or throw some cans at them. And throwing cans at them is not really... I mean, yes, I suppose you could say it's a choice. The other choice, of course, is to do nothing, in which case you just watch them, which is nice. It's not a really big feature at that point. You're just watching them. But throwing cans at them and seeing that little interactive thing is certainly an option. Is it communicating? No. You're just giving them meta-alloys, which seems to be what they're looking for. So, go ahead, Shibuka. Tell us something we don't know.
Well, okay. Michael Brooks did say that.
Was it Michael Brooks or David Braben?
Well, David Braben, one of the someone high up in Frontier that knows.
Doesn't that. Michael Brooks not matter anymore?
Well, what he did matters. But
yeah.
But the thing is, he didn't say. He said that we will that the way we interact with them will determine the story.
Yes.
He did not say if we are friendly with them, they will be friendly, and if we attack them, they will not be friendly.
No. Okay. So maybe that's not exactly what
we don't know if we have reached that point yet, because our interactions with the Thargoids are still so new. Now.
Yeah, we might not be at the point of choice yet.
Right. Now, that's what I have to say about the current subject. Do we want to talk about the trade CG more now before we get into lore?
No. But
so we want me to get into,
but I wanna point out something, that the lore and what you're about to tell, what Shibuka is about to explain. By the way, before we tell what Shibuka is about to explain, I'm bookmarking several sites that I'm going to go visit during the live stream. If you want to participate in visiting the sites, which you can, and obviously some people may choose to do rather than participating in the CG, the system names are all in the description of the video, so you'll see as I go to them.
You're telling me you prepared that?
I did. I prepared.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I know. Shocking, and amazing.
Wow.
There was
amazed.
There was preparation. In fact, I'm going to go to them in the order of closeness. The first one is right over here, so I'll be going to that one first. Anyhow.
Proximity is the word.
Yes. Efficiency. General Ghost, I'm not accepting a wing invite, buddy. Sorry. We're not doing wings right now. Okay. So, what was I going to say?
Like we know.
What the way that the story in the game is progressing is supposed to give us options, and how we choose to interact is supposed to determine the outcome. Now that would make it seem like a choose your own adventure sort of book, and many people know that choose your own adventure has different outcomes in the end. But right now, what Shibuka is about to explain is that it's not really a choose your own adventure book. It's like a Telltale Games where there is an ending that is going to happen regardless of your choice. Okay, you can make different choices, and at the end you can say,
that yet, Josh.
"Well, we don't." I am assuming. I'm 100% assuming.
You know what assume does?
Yes, I'm 100% assuming. 100%. I'm saying that it seems right now that and I'm only basing this on what Shibuka and I yelled at each other about yesterday.
It's not an unreasonable assumption. I'll grant you that.
Exactly. I'm not basing this assumption on nothing. I'm basing it on what appears to currently be what's happening.
What you see right now.
So it doesn't seem like the final outcome. Yes, it doesn't seem like the final outcome is going to be our choice. It seems like it's going to be what Frontier has already decided it's going to be. Now, Shibuka is going to explain basically why I'm assuming this, because his explanation as to how things go is what I'm basing that on. So, Shibuka, go right ahead. Give us all the tinfoilery and all of the lore and everything.
So, for people who are not familiar with Premonition, who haven't finished Premonition, there are spoilers ahead. So you are forewarned. If you don't want spoilers, you're welcome to mute the stream, come back in a few minutes, whatever you want to do. Now, that being said, we're getting into spoiler territory. I'm not going to spoil the overall narrative of Premonition, but this is a huge bombshell that Drew Wagar dropped in his Premonition novel that was approved by Frontier. So this is official lore. This is happening. This has happened. This is foreshadowing about what's going to happen. Now, there are two factions of Thargoids, and if you already know this...
1 second. Josh, can you turn up Shibuka a bit? He seems to be quiet for people.
Yeah, actually, I was just turning the game sounds down, as a matter of fact, so I will turn up Shibuka as well, and we'll get a quick audio check on everything before you get into all the details. So hold on just 1 second. Shibuka. Okay, there. He's much louder for me now.
Test. Okay.
Can you hear him now? There he is. There he is.
I cannot make the the Aladdin lion genie cave voice. That sounds exactly like that. But anyway, so there are two factions of Thargoids. We have the Oresrians, which are Well, okay.
Pause 1 second. Spooky a lot says, please wave at the
Jesus.
screen when it's safe to turn the sound back on. Okay,
Okay.
I will. Greytest, you want to put that in the chat? Anyone who is muted right now and does not want spoilers, I will wave at the screen when it's safe to turn the sound back on. Sorry, Shmuka.
That's okay. So you have the Oresrians, and we have the Calaxians. Now, these two factions are right now in the middle of a giant civil war, which the Oresrians are losing. Now, the Calaxians are confirmed to currently reside in the Col 70 sector. This is the sector in Elite Dangerous between the Bubble and Barnard's Loop that is currently permit locked. We cannot get to it, and with good reason, because there is an incredibly powerful
full of bugs, man.
They will wipe us from the face of the planet if we don't do something. Now, well, the face of the galaxy.
Out the walls.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So the Oresrians are losing. The Oresrians are currently in the Pleiades, which is where we have been interacting with them. We have been interacting with the Oresrians, the losing side to the Civil War. Right now, their plan is to wedge themselves and get to a point to where humanity is in between the Calaxians and the Oresrians. They want us right now to be a bullet sponge, a bullet shield. They want the Calaxians to have to go through us to get to them.
Meat shield.
They have time.
Human meat shield.
They want to have time to escape from the Calaxians. Now, we have the superpowers. The heads of the superpowers know that this is going on. They are fully aware that this is going on, and they're warmongering right now because they know we have to create weapons in order to fight the Calaxians, because war with the Calaxians is inevitable. Like, we are going to face the Calaxians, and they need an excuse to manufacture these weapons en masse and get civilians and us equipped with these weapons and this gear. They have to find a way to do that without causing mass panic and telling us that, oh, hey, we're actually right now engaged in a fight with the losing side of a civil war. There's a much worse faction of Thargoids coming. That will create huge panic, mass panic. Everything would be chaos. So this is what's happening right now. They are warmongering. If you look at the tactics they're using, we haven't seen Thargoids attacking convoys. We've seen destroyed convoys. We haven't seen what has started these interactions with the Thargoids. 9 times out of 10, the Thargoids are not going to shoot first. They are peaceful. You leave them alone. You leave them be. They're like wild animals.
10 times out of 10.
Well, there have been a couple cases to where Thargoids have opened fire, but we don't know if it's
people getting too close. People getting too close.
People getting too close, or
people provoking without knowing.
Or people having stuff on board,
the first one I
probes and stuff on board their ship.
Right.
Well, the first one I met, I dropped a probe because I was carrying it around with me, and then it got too close to me. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, that's video game logic for you.
Yeah. It is a video game after all, right? The AI is programmed
back
to
away from them if they're getting a bit close. It flew past with its drones out, and that was enough to trigger it.
Yeah.
But the point is, proximity.
Slow down.
They're like that. Given their space, they don't go for you.
Yeah. So, what is? Okay, I gotta find my place now. Now that you have the information about what's going on, you have the background. This is how I feel Frontier is pushing the story. Right now, what's going to happen is, civilians are in open conflict with the Oresrians. We got the first confirmed kill earlier this week. There have been dozens and dozens of Thargoids destroyed now.
We are killing the Thargoids.
We are killing them
without discrimination. We're just killing them because we can.
Right now is it's kind of a double-edged sword, because while we are attacking basically the faction that we really should be joining to help fight the Calaxians, because God knows they can't defeat them alone. And
the enemy is my enemy.
If it normally takes 4 or 5 of the average commander to take down one Thargoid ship, we have no chance against the Calaxians if we're struggling with the Oresrians.
Speaking of the Calaxians, by the way, you will notice on screen at the moment I have arrived at the first of the things we're going to take a look at today, which is the Samson-class bulk cargo
wrap this
ship.
up, Josh, because people want to listen in again, so let's get this
okay.
out of the way.
Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. I'm putting my finger up. 1 second. We're almost done. Okay, wrap it up real quick.
Now, how I feel the narrative is going is that we are finding ourselves in open conflict with the Oresrians. The Calaxians, it is a ticking time bomb until the Calaxians show up. They are going to show up. And when they do, we are going to have to join the Oresrians. And this is good from both a gameplay point of view and from a story point of view, because we have the practice of engaging with Thargoids. We have the knowledge of how to defeat them, blah, 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 from this shitty warmongering that the superpowers are doing. They know what they're doing. It's actually pretty genius. The average commander is getting experience in this. We're going to have to bury the hatchet somehow, which I believe is how the interaction between us and Thargoids, besides attacking each other, is going to come in. Our relationship with the Oresrians is going to be the one that we have a choice in. Probably after the Calaxians are destroyed, our relationship with the Oresrians will probably be the outcome of commanders.
Yeah, either make peace with them again and fight together,
exactly.
or keep on shooting and killing them and have all the Thargoids on the opposing side.
Now, it's great from a story point of view because it makes it interesting, because humanity has fucked up and we have to join the Oresrians in order to save humanity. And when the Calaxians show up, it's going to be all hell breaks loose. We're going to lose systems. We're going to, like, I imagine, like, half of humanity is going to go out the window. Colonia might not be there anymore because we know Thargoids can jump mass distances. We don't know what's going to go on in Colonia. But they're going forward with a story that is interesting, that makes people look at themselves and see what their moral compass within the game is. And, you know, like I said, I feel like after the main conflict of the Calaxians is done, it's over, we've won or we've lost. We don't know what's going to happen. We might get pushed back to Colonia and lose the bubble, which would be amazing. But anyway, our choices with the Oresrians will determine our relationship with them afterwards.
Okay, I'm waving at the camera. Come on back, everyone. It's safe. No more tinfoilery. Right. Okay, but before we continue any further, and I do want to say I am at this ship, I want to say, bad job, Frontier. Come on. Look at the decals, decals, whatever you want to call it, on these damage splotches right here. There's two of them. They're identical. Come on. They are literally identical. Look at that. One is folded over a geometry that moves a little bit.
They could have turned it 30, 40 degrees.
They could have turned it a little bit. They are identical.
You nitpicker.
Breaking my immersion, boys. Breaking my immersion.
Special weapons. Special weapons.
Yeah,
it's like a shotgun blast that has a scatter.
Exactly. It's the exact same scatter.
The same scatter.
Oh, and what's this? Right beside it, two more that look exactly the goddamn same. Jesus Christ! Frontier.
All right.
Put the decals right next to each other.
Just to wrap the Thargoid story up without spoiling anymore, coming back to the CG that we have right now, the CG itself has the goal to have better distribution for that new project parity number 3. Which do you have a screenshot of that, Josh, that you could put up on screen?
The blueprint? Could. If you want to pull one up and stick it into admin, I'll gladly put it up on the screen.
I'm not sure where do I have that. I didn't save it myself. I hope we have it somewhere in the channels. Whatever, we can pull it up later as well. It looks like a anti-Thargoid minigun, chain gun sort of thing. So we'll have another kind of weapon against the Thargoids apart from the missiles we currently have.
I hope it makes a proper Vulcan cannon noise. Proper one.
I hope so. I hope it spits like blue flames and everything.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Otherwise, it's not worth it. Not interested.
The current CG is to get that distributed as far and wide as possible, which ties back into what Shibuka said in the spoiler section again, to get those weapons out to everybody.
You were just saying about places not having stuff to buy for this CG. Yeah.
Yeah, there is kind of an issue right now. I've been doing the CG for the last 2 days. It started on Thursday.
Well, there's no composites where I am, but there is.
Yeah, hold on, Turgeon. I've been doing this for the last 2 days. There is one system called Kapinuk, about 28 light years away from Wolf 397, and it had 3 stations fully loaded with tantalum, like 400,000 tons of it each. Those stations, just about in the last hour, completely ran dry for me. There's basically nothing there to get anymore. I do not know if it might be different for you guys, and it's just because I did the CG so much. So we would have to go there together, check it out, see if you guys can pick up some tons of tantalum there. If not, then we will have to find a different location to source tantalum from.
Yeah, I'm at V886 Centauri, which is next door-ish to Jameson, of course, where I live in the city here, and they've still got about 9,000 units of tantalum left. So if anybody wants to come and get some, Tanner City in where am I? Yeah, V886 Centauri. They've still got some left.
Okay, and I am at the Samson class bulk cargo ship.
I like that. The Samson class.
Yeah, the Samson class. In Pleiades sector IR-W D1-55. This particular ship can be located next to the Oracle Station. It's only 2.91 megameters away from the Oracle Station if you want to come take a look at it. As you can see here from the camera flybys I've been doing, this ship appears to have been attacked by... Now, we can't assume Thargoids, but it certainly does look like Thargoid-ish. Yeah, presumably Thargoids, because if you take a look at this, it's green and glowy and kind of has that same sort of organic look to it. Now, it is emitting a very large green cloud as well, so whatever this is, we're going to assume this is probably that corrosive... basically the corrosive stuff that we saw in the beta where they were saying, you know, corrosive
Can I just throw in something there?
You certainly can.
Damage, I mean, the cloud, yeah, if we've seen in other videos that if you kill a Thargoid, it also leaves behind that kind of green cloudish, and we found them in these green clouds with the damaged ships. But if those Thargoids we're currently encountering, the weapons they use, they do not look like they would leave such marks.
That's true. They don't, right?
They have like their Thargons, those drones. I guess if they die, they could leave a green smear. I don't know. But apart from that, I think they have yellow lightning weapons. They have red pew-pews.
I'm still betting on chlorine trifluoride as this weapon.
Yeah, well,
seriously, that's what it is.
I'm with Turgeon on this, and I feel like there's one of two. Well, there's actually 3 options of why, you know, we haven't seen this kind of weapon from the Thargoids yet. Either the Thargoids aren't using them when we're attacking them, or this is an oversight from Frontier, or we have not seen what destroyed this mega ship yet.
And let's point something out.
Tokoso has a good point. Oh. The scavengers, they do fire green goo.
Who does? Who does?
The scavengers. And the
scavengers do?
Scavengers do.
Okay, that's excellent, because I want to... That kind of goes with what I was going to say. If the scavengers shoot green goo, and this is Thargoids, these are massive, massive piles of acid. So, and this is a massive ship. This is a mega ship. So... just think about the size of whatever it was that did this would have had to have been enormous.
Yeah. I'm thinking Thargoid capital ship, or their equivalent.
Let's try not to dwell on the fact that the decals, or decals, are floating above the surface of the damn thing. God damn it! Look, it's another friggin' immersion breaking bug! Why are they floating above the surface? Oh, art director, you are in big trouble. Why would you put something like this in?
Scorb has a point there. He says if it's a Samsung class ship, that explains why it's on fire.
Ah, that was good.
He had to go there.
Round of applause, Scorpius.
Is it a Galaxy S7 class cruiser?
Oh.
Oh, come on. Really?
Scorpius
All right.
did bring up a good point. Scorpius said, isn't Tantalum the main product of the Prism system? That was the system that Salome is from and was the subject of reclamation and premonition. Yes, it is.
Yep. That was
Sure
so. We can bring that up. Tantalum is mainly, at least in our tech, used to contain the fields that our frameshift drives use. So it's kind of a metal that can contain
well remembered
spatial distortions or whatever. I don't know.
I'd completely forgotten that. Well remembered.
Yep.
Yeah, but the Prism system unfortunately is like 200 light years away, so it's not really an option to go there and get Tantalum from there.
No.
Are there on this ship any logs that we can listen to?
There's logs on one of them, but it's one page and it's very short.
Okay, I'm gonna just take a quick look around the ship and see if there
in the meanwhile,
in fact, any logs.
To all the people who have come to Wolf 397, you guys can wing up so you can share the trade dividends with each other. That's always nice. I can certainly invite you into my wing as well until it's full. Our first station to go to will be what's the name? Let me see. In the Cupinook system, Cupinook, Vonarberg Terminal.
I'm sure that name's not an accident. There's a pub near me called the Copy Nook, and I'm sure that it must be one of these things that someone's just named because of that.
I just went ahead and accepted a few more requests to the private group as well. So if anyone was waiting for a request to be accepted, you should be good to go ahead and join in the private group now.
Excellent. So I'm currently sending out wing invites. Feel free to accept those and form your own wings, and let's jump to that station together and see if they still have Tantalum for us. If not, then we will have to find a different source.
Who is this? Oh, Commander X Mikey is here. I thought that was a commander. I saw green glowing engines. Oops. Let's try not to kick the microphone during the live show, Josh. That would be excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I can't seem to find any logs on this ship, so I will assume that perhaps that was the other ship that we got to go to. All right, well...
Are you, which one are you at right now?
This is the Samson class bulk cargo ship in... Pleiades sector IR-W D1-55.
This is the one in the Aegis system, right?
Yes.
The one in the same system as the Oracle?
Yes, that is correct.
This one that had the log.
Well, I can take another look and see if somehow I missed it, but I did a quick flyover. Hold on. No. Banner class cargo ship.
Hey, Commander Il Mostro.
Is that why it's green?
What's that?
I know that the other two stations in Cupinook, Celis Orbital and I think Andrew Dock, they also had like hundreds of thousands of tons of Tantalum, but those two are already pretty much empty at this point. Yeah. The last one that we're going to right now still had a bit left, like a few thousand, but if that's going to be empty now, yeah, we'll have to find something else. So, we're going to take off. Everybody jump here. I see several commanders out here in front of the station, so let's do it. Let's get this rolling and see how much we can contribute to the CG.
All right. Yeah, I don't see any log contacts or data link points popping up on this one. Okay, well, I think we've seen enough of this ship. I did a decent amount of showing off of the ship in camera mode, so we're going to go ahead and check out the galaxy map while you guys do that and see where is the next closest bookmark. I believe it is this one right over here. Plotting a route, 3 jumps away, and we're off. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So again, just regarding the CG, I know that we want to complete the CG because this is really the only one. I do wish that there was another CG that gave us communication options.
Yeah, I think how you kind of have to see it right now, kind of naively, is that this CG is going to provide us with weapons, and Aegis kind of focus their research on weapons first, so we just have them in case we need them at some point. You could argue that we need them right now already. Yeah, but whatever, like the other options, I think will just come down the line at some point.
Well, it's very much a shoot first, ask questions later kind of game right now.
Which is a very, very human reaction.
Yeah, which is a very human reaction, sure. But you'd think that for an advanced species we would have gotten past that. But then again, if you know the history of Elite and how we got to where we were, humanity basically destroyed itself. Actually, you know what's interesting? If you're watching the broadcast right now and you're not familiar with the lore of Elite Dangerous, the history, I mean, going back 1,000 years, one of my Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy actually does recap the entire history of that. And if you're welcome to go and watch that, it's in the playlist Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy. I think it's like the second or third one in there. I kind of did like a pictorial story of the whole history of Elite Dangerous. So this is accurate. This is based on actual Elite Dangerous lore, and it tells how we got to where we are and how space travel developed the way that it did to its current state, and how we got to our current state in 3303 in Elite Dangerous. So feel free to go check that one out.
Old Tendrils just asked a question. He said, any report of Thargoids near Colonia? Not recently, but if you remember the exploration CG from earlier in the year with Hawking's Gap, the Conflux, and the Formidine Rift.
I'm being hyperdicted.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I will return to this.
Also, don't forget that's how Jax got there in the first place.
Okay, I just got hyperdicted.
Or at least got out.
Oh, this is awesome. I can go to external camera. Let's quiet. Ooh, it did a blue pulse. Shh, just keep it down, guys. Keep it down for a second. Okay, that Goid is gone. I've got a Thargoid wake here. I did get a little bit of video of the anomaly numbers.
Wasn't
Bob. Not Bob.
Wasn't Bob. No, Bob the Thargoid has not made another appearance yet. He's a little camera shy, I suppose. However, that is my first hyperdiction in a very long time. I gotta say, that has not happened to me for a while. That one also did a big blue pulse, which was really cool. I caught it on video.
Pulse.
Yeah, but I don't remember them looking like that before.
That's a new animation added with 2.4.
Yeah, they weren't so blue.
Before, it wasn't an EMP pulse. Your ship just kind of died.
It's also very cool that I was able to go to the external camera and check that ship out. The colors on that ship were a little different. It was a little bit more colorful than the last one, or than the ones that we see.
I just docked at Vonarberg Terminal. I have exactly 2,000 tons of tantalum left here, which means 2 more runs and this will be empty. I hope you guys also get at least a little bit out of this, and maybe we don't even have time for more than 3 runs, we'll see. So I'll keep coming back to this station at least 2 more times, and then we'll see.
Charles McManamy says, no Thargoid scanner, Josh. No, I do not have a Thargoid scanner on this ship. The ship is not equipped really for anything, as a matter of fact. It was basic. This is my camera ship. It's what I've
film
used.
Prop, yeah.
Yeah, it's a film prop. That's pretty
camera
much
ship and film prop.
pretty much all it ever was used for, unfortunately.
Is it made out of rubber?
Pretty much. It's
Real quick, I wanted to answer old Tendrill's question.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back at the exploration CG, the conflux is out towards Colonia, and that was the only sector that reported high predictions, and that was 30 years ago. So there was a Thargoid presence out that way 30 years ago.
And to say, do remember that when Jacques was knackered in his long-distance jump, he had the same experience with the sort of singing things.
Yep.
Rescuing him? Don't know. But not killing him is the point.
Yes.
And we're hypothesizing that that's the Thargoids, so they were probably out that way.
And it was confirmed that quote-unquote confirmed, we don't know if Jax was ever going to make it to Beagle Point, but Michael Brooks did say that his missed jump was a result of UA bombing. So
He did say that.
The Thargoids more than likely at least know Colonia is out there.
Okay, I've just arrived in HIP 17125. I believe this is the site of, let's see, 17125. This is the, this is something I wanted to see, and I'm really excited to show off on the Brocast as well. It's A3A is the planet I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be good. I've been there before.
That's the only one? I'm going to have to look for a nav beacon or something here. Do I not have scanners on this ship anymore? What the hell happened to my advanced discovery scanner?
Josh.
Don't tell me I sold it for a cargo rack. I may have done that. I may have sold it for a cargo rack. Now, if I don't have an advanced... Okay, wait, hold on. There's another commander here. That's Commander... Oh, look who it is. It's our good friend, Commander General Ghost.
A wing up with him and he can get you to the planet.
Yeah, I will take a wing with General Ghost.
Sound fit, of course.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, General Ghost, for being so close by. He is in the Anaconda, actually, not in the sand vet.
Oh, yeah, well, the vet would never jump that far easily.
Your timing is impeccable. There's an unidentified signal source right here next to him, and it's a non-human signal source. You know what? Let's just drop in, because it's right next to the star. I like checking these out. Oh, hey, guess what? I think I just found planet A. I can see it. It's right next to the star over there as well. Okay, screw the...
Well, it's better than planets that hide from you, isn't it?
It is better than planets that hide from me.
Like Raxla.
Yeah. Magrathea.
I'm going to Magrathea. Magrathea. General Ghost, it should be planet A. Yes, it is planet A3A is where we're going to. So, well, A3A. It's planet A. I'm gonna guess it's this one right here, because you can't see it. It's right damn close to the star. If there's a planet closer than this one, I will be shocked and amazed.
Dave G, I kind of have to doubt that you found 1.2 million tantalum in LP something, because as far as I know, the maximum supply you can have is 999,999.
Oh my god, there's just Thargoids everywhere, aren't there? Look at this. Like, every USS I look at is a non-human signal source.
They're like roaches, you know? They never come in ones.
General Go says, nope, A3A is the first moon of the third planet. Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, is that how it works?
Yep.
Yeah, I should know that. I'm a damn explorer. God damn it! Alright, well, I will go ahead and follow General Ghost then, who is kindly leading me to the right planet. And while we do that, let's just take a break from all of the tinfoilery and say, welcome to the Brocast. My name is Commander Josh Hawkins. The other voices you hear are my fellow co-host, Commander Shibuka.
Hello.
Commander Turgeon Starstone.
Hello, everybody.
And Commander Greytest.
Hello, Nium.
We have been bringing you the Brocast for well over a year now. It's every Sunday at 3 p.m. You can join us here, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, that is, until 5 p.m. We will bring you all of the interesting things that we have found out in the game in the past week. We will show you fun and cool sites and things to do, and sometimes we will host events and give away prizes. So if it's your first time on the Brocast, welcome. And I would invite you at this point to very quickly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you know when we go live next time. A very quick overview of the four of us. Well, we're pretty much all YouTube content creators as well for mostly Elite Dangerous. Turgeon hosts a fabulous, well, ongoing series called Turgeon's Travels, which you could find on his channel. Oh, there's the vessel right there. Thank you, General Ghost. Shibuka has a number of videos on his channel as well. He was the prime videographer, filmography, biography. I don't know what would
Videographer?
Chronicler.
Chronicler.
He was chronically chronicling.
He was distant.
the distant worlds expedition,
yes.
And he also has a series that ties directly into my own series, which is called Exploring the Milky Way Galaxy, which you could find on my YouTube channel as well, under my playlists. And, well, Greytest is also doing some live streaming, and you can find some
yes, he
quirky little videos on his YouTube channel as well.
Coming up, isn't he? In the near future, in fact.
Should we already talk about it?
Should we?
Yes! Why shouldn't you?
Are we talking about...
I'm gonna be at Frontier Expo and we're gonna stream from the show floor, gentlemen.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's out there. It's out there.
Next Saturday, 2:30 till 4:30 p.m. British time, whatever that time is gonna be, because there's less giving up, so I know. Whatever is gonna be the valid time on Saturday is gonna be 2:30 till 4:30 from the show floor. I hope we will have several awesome other content creators on the show. I hope we will have some developers on the show we can interview, ask questions. It is gonna be awesome. And right after our stream, we will have the big announcements, the big main show coming up with 2.4 news, whatever is to come in the future in the game.
Which
and
you might get a preview from someone's cell phone, maybe, possibly, while he's there.
Maybe, possibly. We'll see what I can do. It's going to be good.
May I also just say that going along with what Greytest just said, as far as we may have some other YouTube content creators joining Greytest while he's there.
I do know that Commander Plater is there, and his stream slot is not overlapping with ours, so we might be able to hop on each other's show for a bit, but possibly also some other guys.
Possibly, very possibly, you may actually have a surprise appearance from a very famous YouTuber whose name we will not name right now, but you all know who he is. So we'll just leave it at that. Yes, so don't be surprised if some big YouTuber names pop up on the Brocast. And Greytest,
of course.
And we generously let them also get some views from our viewership.
Yes, yes, of course, of course.
Unless he decides to stomp on you for stomping on his lines earlier. If you ever say my lines again, I'll cut off your Jacobs.
Okay,
probably.
So
speaking of upcoming things. We did a thing last night.
Oh, yes. Well, I wanted to mention that. I did want to mention that because Shibuka, you had also put out a tweet about that. So you want to go ahead and just let everyone know what we were doing last night.
We finished recording lines for episode 1 of 3 Guys, 1 Ship.
Woo! Oh, yeah!
And let me just say, we could not hold it together.
Oh, my God.
At all. There was, when you, I feel like it's a good sign when you can't get through reading a script, and this is a testament to what Turgeon added to it, because like I am so in love with this, but when you can't get through hearing someone say the lines that they have without bursting into laughter and not being able to say a word for like 5 minutes, I feel like that's a good sign.
I'm going to have to agree, and it was a lot of fun recording it, and we're very much looking forward to putting the rest of them together. So there is a full upcoming series that Turgeon and Shibuka have spearheaded the writing on, and we're throwing together for you guys. It's going to be awesome. Make sure to check back here often for updates on that. Now, that's all we're going to say on that for right now. Here we are at the next site. Let me go ahead and put my data scanner on here, and let's listen to these logs, okay? Let's see what we've got going on at this particular ship. This one doesn't look like it's been attacked, so I guess this is something else. We're going to see.
Are you at the megaship above the scout site?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that one is an interesting one too. Listen to the
All
logs.
right, let's go ahead and
Good
listen to these logs. Here we go.
Tinfoilery.
Survey vessel Victoria's Song, Commander's log. Some of the crew are not happy we're working for the feds, but this deal is too good to pass up. With all the expansion going on in this region, we need to make sure we're in at the beginning to secure the contracts we need. This survey mission is just that. A simple rock hop scanning for minerals.
A simple rock hop scanning for minerals, she says. Okay, let's find the second ship log right over here. Let's scan that one. Let's take a look at this one.
Survey vessel Victoria's Song, Commander's log. We arrived in orbit around planet A7A a day ago. It's been all hands on deck to make sure all the equipment is ready for launch down to surface. While the majority of our planet scans just showed the usual mineral data, there is one area on this rock that is giving off some unusual readings. If there is any profit to be made from this outing, I'll bet my ship it's gonna be found there.
So, it sounds like they may have found something interesting on the surface. What could it be? Where the hell is the third one? Oh, that's actually the ship itself. Okay. Let's go over this way. Here's another one right over here.
Security vessel, please respond.
Oh wait, this is number 4. Hold on. What do we got? We got number 1. We got number 2. Where the hell is number 3? Bum ba bum bum. Where is number 3? Donde es número 3? Is that it right over there? Maybe this is it. Oh, almost crashed into it. Okay, here's number 3. Nope, already got that one. Okay.
Academic Desk says number 3's at the engines.
Oh, at the end.
Yep, at the very back.
Oh, why would they do that? Let's put...
To confuse Josh Hawkins.
Let's put number 3 at the very back of the vessel, so it's not in order. There, it's this one.
Well,
right
what
here.
a proficient player of Elite Dangerous would do is
scan them all and then listen to them. Yes, thank you, Greytest. Thank you very much for that. I hadn't thought about that when I started playing the very first one at all. It was a little too late. Okay, let's hear. This is number 3.
Survey vessel Victoria's Song, Commander's log. We've stumbled onto something big. I don't know what it is or who built it, but we've definitely hit the mother lode. Ares Dark Region DB-X D1-63 is gonna have our names on it. First things first, I've got to make sure all this is by the numbers. I don't want this going south because we didn't fill in the correct paperwork. I'm calling it in.
Bad idea. Bad idea. Don't call it in.
Security vessel, please respond. Hold your fire. This is a registered survey mission. We have all the correct paperwork. listen to me. You can't just arrest us. We haven't done anything wrong. We have rights. Repeat, we are an unarmed survey team on a registered mission. We surrender, please.
Ooh, that just gave me chills. So, they found something, they called it in because they wanted to do it by the books, which was a horrible mistake because it sounds like whoever they called it into sent people to kill them. Dun dun dun! Turgeon?
Yeah, but there's actually a bit more to it,
Yeah, all
John.
right. Just in case.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Because
welcome.
that ship also kind of confused me, because it is right above that scout site, and I think there's also a Mama Barnacle in that system. So I first thought they were referring to that as a discovery, but in those logs they talk about a completely different system overall.
Yeah, they said
that
Ares Dark Region, right?
Exactly, and that kind of confused me, like what exactly was going on there?
Now,
why would the ship now be there?
Do we have anything in Ares Dark Region? Has anyone scouted that area yet?
I think so, yeah. I
It's a
didn't follow it up
large
really.
region.
Well, a large
It's
region.
a specific system given in the logs.
I'm
That's
sure
what-
someone is scouring that system, please, I'm assuming, unless it was a complete scripting error and they just recorded it anyhow. What do you think? Maybe we can go check it out if we have
I
some
mean, there
time at the
has
end.
to be something. If they do a voice recording that actually contains the actual system, then there has to be something there.
Well,
I don't know if it's something new or if it has already been discovered, though.
we'll go check it out after. How about for now we go down to the crashed scout site and go take a look at that.
Yeah, do that.
The crash scout is A3A. Okay, so General Ghost, if you could bring us... Oh, we're already at A3A. Hold on a second. Do I have the location for it? Yeah, I do.
It's not going to show
Minus,
up on
minus
the
65,
Yes.
minus 65.8,
Yes, Josh, it's in the gas
48.8.
giant. Just fly into that white spot.
Yes,
and
sure.
You'll find it. Yeah, just
Sure.
keep going.
Brother
keep going.
Sabathia says there's a Thargoid base in that system.
A Thargoid base.
That's what I kind of figured,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Thargoid base is...
I just wonder why the ship would then now be there, destroyed in that system that Josh is in right now. I don't know how that fits together.
General Ghost says he's almost there. He's got a wing out. It's on the other side of the map. Okay, I'm going to jump myself out of here and go join up with General Ghost on his wing beacon and go take a look at the crashed Thargoid site.
Scout.
Crashed scout site. Well, you know, it's interesting. We are saying Thargoid, but we don't really know if it's Thargoids, do we? But when we go take a look at it...
Thargoid Scout is what it says.
It says Thargoid Scout.
Oh, it does. It does. Okay.
And also, there's another connection. There is containers of resin and tissue or technological samples from down there, and they're the same that you find at the Thargoid sites. So there's a connection there as well.
Oh, and look at that. It says crash site right on the planet. Really?
That's nice.
Well, that's handy. Crash
Well,
site.
you know, once these things are found, you know.
After all the yogurting we have done over all the damn planets trying to find something.
That's interesting, though,
thank
because
you, Jesus.
it didn't show up on the navigations panel for me when I went there.
And there's a Thargoid USS right next to it as well. Well, look at that. Crash site. How convenient. Thank you, Frontier, for actually putting something there. I think we got a marker from getting the log, says Commander Patriclius, which is very possible.
Probably.
Would make sense.
Hello there.
Although it would be really nice if it gave us some type of indicator. Oh, I'm coming in way too hot here. Yeah. Hull integrity compromise. Yeah.
What a surprise! Noobkin can't land. Hey!
Didn't realize I
Commander
was going so
40%
damn
at
fast.
your service.
No, Commander 98%. Thank you very much. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. All right. Making my way downtown. I gotta wait for my frame shift drive to cool down because I'm not gonna fly Timothy Langfield says, think that's just a visitor beacon, question mark. Showed up for me as soon as I had read the log, says Tokoso, so that's good. So I guess that's exactly what it is. Victoria's Song has been there since the discovery of Thargoid sites, says Jerome W.
It's been discovered like 3 months ago, so it's nothing new exactly.
X-Man says, yeah, but this is the first we've seen of it. Nobody's posted
under the radar is what happened.
Nobody's posted pictures of it before, so
there's a video up 3 months ago.
Was there? How come?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
I guess people just couldn't make any connection because they didn't see the scout below, or I don't know.
That's a good idea.
Turgeon, I don't know if you heard that, but that was the hawk screaming. So if you want to go ahead and shoot the hawk.
Oh, I was just listening to somebody bouncing off the walls here in the station.
That was Commander Dredden has joined the Hawk Flock. Thanks for the sub, Commander Dredden. Welcome to the Hawk Flock.
Let's see. So much choice. Oh, what would you like? How about this one?
Shoot that bloody hawk, please. I'll pay for the ammo.
That's the first one. You can have the very first one.
The very first Andra shooting of the hawk. All right. Let's get down to that crash site proper, shall we? Without breaking the speed limit. I do have wing beacon enabled. Yeah, I do. My navlock is on. I don't know why it never took me out. Dropping from orbital cruise. Going down to the crash site right now. We'll go take a look at this. And then we will move on to the next thing. How is the CG coming along, Greytest? Have you guys managed to do any...
Pretty good. There was still some residue tantalum left at the station I've been using. But we already have an alternative station for when this one will completely run dry. Somebody posted another system with another station that has plenty tantalum left. It's just a little bit further away than this one.
Could we get in chat how many people are actually participating in the CG right now and helping to make progress on that? Give us a show of comments.
Just from what I can tell here, it's around like 10 or so commanders, maybe 15 commanders that are in close to in between those two systems right here. So we got some people here. That's awesome.
Because there
are the CG overall is currently just below tier 6.
Deploy
it's currently sitting at 10.2 million tons collected. My suspicion is tier 6 is going to be around 12.5 million tons, so not too far off. And yeah looking good.
Charles is saying in chat there, he wonders when Thargoid scouts will appear live in game. Well, we don't know, but they won't look like they used to. I think that's the point.
I feel like this definitely is
Interceptors
an
might
Easter
be
egg.
new ones.
There was someone who posted...
if you look at the top of that crash chip...
somebody posted
on the top of that crash chip
on Reddit. They overlaid a picture of a Thargoid from First Encounters.
Mm-hmm.
They overlaid that on top of the crashed scout, and it's an exact match.
Mm.
Not to mention that the little Eye of Sauron thing at the top of the thing, it looks like an egg.
An egg! It's got an egg on top of it! Hello,
so this is a drone that was carrying an egg with it? Is that it?
No, this is an old Thargoid ship from the original Elite with an Easter egg on top of it, just in case you missed the fact.
That it's an Easter egg.
Look, everybody.
The only thing they could have done to make that more in your face is paint it like an Easter egg.
It could have had little stripes.
They should have put some graffiti on it, is what they should have done, because I'm sure someone came down here with a spray paint can and would have written their name on this.
Maybe that's what that orange stuff is. But yeah, it has it. I don't think it's an accident. It's got an egg on top of it.
Now, unfortunately,
Josh was here.
I also realized that I don't have any SRVs left in this ship because of the last stream that we did. I got rid of them, which means, is there a way for me to still scan this or no? Probably not.
Data link scanner?
Can I use the data link scanner?
No, you won't have a contact in your ship. When I was there, I popped into my SRV, but I still couldn't scan it. Like I saw it as a blip on the radar, but I couldn't target and scan that thing. Which probably was a bug, because in hindsight, other people have scanned it, apparently.
You know, it's interesting. It looks like I can't these look like scratches on the bottom of the ship.
It has some holes in the side, some proper holes, and
yeah,
pieces missing.
The logs.
What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The logs talk about the mycoid virus being present.
Yep.
On the ship's surface, so that damage you're seeing is from the mycoid virus.
I don't even want to talk about how the fact that each and every single one of these panels has identical markings on it. Please tell me that. Okay. Don't even. I'm not even. I'm not even. I'm not even.
Nitpicker.
Not even.
He's off on one.
It was designed beautifully. Seriously though, hats off to Frontier for designing this exactly like the.
It is, yeah. It's a lovely little nod to the old one.
Save texture space, says Dredden. Indeed, it's called efficiency, something that Greytest can appreciate.
Very familiar with that, yeah.
No backup on this, eh? No backup.
No backup.
No.
Thanks, bros. Bros before FDev? No, that's not the way it works. It's screw you, bro.
Yeah. Well, do you know, there's a response for you there, Josh. There's a call coming in for you, relevant to that.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
That's your response.
Well, I do like how there are little parts of it sort of scattered at the crash. That, like, right over here is another piece sitting on the ground. Right there. There's a piece of the ship. So it clearly broke up as it was coming in for its final landing into its final resting place. I'm guessing that's the part that's missing from the trunk right over there. There's also a piece down over there. There's a piece over there. And what is that? Now, that doesn't look like a piece. This looks like something else. Has anyone noticed this little chunk over here? Is this something that could be picked up?
No. Only the containers with resin and technology samples you can pick up.
Well, it has physics, though. That commander literally just drove over it, and now it's kind of like bouncing around, and it looks like a probe. That is a
canister.
But you can't pick it up.
You can pick it up.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. What would that be used for exactly?
I think that's the resin.
Yeah, resin and technology samples, as I said, and you can find those at the Thargoid sites as well, inside.
Okay. Well, so Thargoids use 1-ton canisters as well, it looks like. It's a galactic standard. Galactic standard, yeah. Right?
Littering everywhere. So
I guess
responsible.
They stole the cargo scoop schematic from the humans. They're like, oh, that's pretty efficient. Let's use that one. Make our canisters roughly the same size. I wonder then, can I scoop that up in my cargo scoop? Let's see. Deploy cargo scoop.
By the way, Josh.
Deploying cargo scoop.
Hold on. Where was it? Meme? No. Crowbar. Yeah, Uthred put the Project Parity AG0003 into the Brobar, so you could put that up on the screen to show people what we are doing the CG for here.
I will go ahead and do that as soon as I scoop this canister. Let's see. Oh, no, didn't want to land. Maybe my landing gear out is not a good idea. It keeps landing me. Come on. Retract landing gear.
Retracting the landing gear.
All right, now scoop that. Come on. Come on. You know you want it. Eat it. Oh, don't. Come on. God damn it. This isn't working. You should be able to. There's no reason why I can't scoop this damn thing.
It's possible.
I'm just like pushing it along or something. I don't know.
You must be hitting it with a part of your ship. Oh, bring your landing gear up.
I did. Oh, what the hell?
Okay.
No, I didn't. It went back down.
You're probably hitting it with your landing gear.
Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Scoopy, scoopy. Scoopy, scoopy. You can do it. You can do it.
Scooby-Doo.
Scoopy, Scooby-Doo.
No.
Where are you?
Oh, you know what? Maybe I could do it from
You got
this view.
Get in my cargo hold.
Yeah, I'll just scrape it off the ground like this. Which button is it?
By the way, it's corrosive, so it's going to corrode your ship.
It's okay, I just want to scoop it up.
Alright, then scoop it up. What are you waiting for?
Ah, shut up. I'm working on it. No, I'm scooping up dirt. just scooping dirt. Alright, screw this. Anyhow, that's what the little alien Thargoid scout thingamajiggy looks like, everyone. There you go. Well, Thargoid scout. Moving right along, what is the next one we have? And let's show a picture of that. Yeah, Mama Barnacle. Okay. You said it was where? In the bro bar under... Yep. Just regular
Just
bro
a bit
bar?
up. Uthred Ragnarsson posted it.
Bro bar...
Yeah, just a bro bar.
Aha! I see! Okay, let's get this picture up here and show you what you guys are all working on. Save
You can read the text for it there as well. It's just a little bit of a flavor text.
Sure, I will put this right up on the screen here in just 1 second. Let's go ahead and open up OBS. And then overlay, image, properties, schwappy. Hey, look at that. Wrong Brocast episode, October 1st. There it is. There it is. Okay. And wow, that's way too big to fit on the screen. Okay. Image incoming. There it is. Okay, so what do we got here? This is what you guys are working on right now. You are trying to accomplish the CG in order to get us the... what do they call it here? Does it have a name? No, it doesn't.
Project Parity.
Project Parity.
AG-0003.
I guess that's... well, let's assume
Project
that's what it's called.
Parity is the name for the whole anti-Thargoid kind of project, or not necessarily anti, but just the whole Thargoid research.
Yeah,
Humanity needs you, it says. Aegis...
Parity.
Aegis is developing new weapons and technologies designed by some of the galaxy's most brilliant engineers to address the Thargoid menace. Because they're so menacing, guys. They are so menacing.
All they want to do is dance.
But to produce these weapons, Aegis needs your help. Take the fight to the Thargoids and do your part to defend humanity against the peaceful, unattacking Thargoids.
all we need now is a pin-up girl on this poster.
Right?
Yeah.
So there
and
you go,
Uncle Sam
folks. Oops. Greytest, you went all...
303 equivalent to Uncle Sam.
Yeah, that's a... Humanity Zach, needs you! Alright.
Uncle Zach.
Uncle Zach.
Uncle Zach.
You know, I have...
pointing at you in that picture.
I have enough video footage of Zach. I'm pretty sure I have one where he is pointing right at me, because I don't know how many times I was videotaping him while we were at PAX, and he was like, "You always videotaping. There you go again. Always videotaping. Josh, are you ever going to put that thing away?"
That's what she said.
Oh dear.
Always one in the stream.
There's not going to be one broadcast without this.
And there we go. Alright, let's see what I have next on the galactic map over here. So we've checked that one, we've checked that one. The next one, she's over here. This one is Hyades Sector AQ-Y D81. I think that is the Mega Barnacles, right? Let's take a look. Yes, it is. Okay. Next stop, Mega Barnacles, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our way to the Mega Barnacles. Still have
Interesting point
40
about
minutes
the
left
for... How they got discovered is you gotta go to one of the Thargoid sites and scan those little uplink devices that are scattered around the area. And those will give you the location of every, I think,
You're getting
Yep.
Robotic
Oh
tease.
yeah. Oh yeah. That
He's a
was
robotic tease.
that was brutal right there. Brutal. We did not understand a word of what you just said.
I think he was going to say location of the megastructures.
I think he was. I'm pretty sure that's something like that.
Oh my.
Wow, I don't even have a fuel scoop on this thing anymore. I hope I can
But the
make
point
it there.
is, why would a field of mega barnacles show up under a list of megastructures?
Because they're mega, obviously.
Well, go and have a look.
Well,
From
while
the
we're
air.
flying over there, I want to talk about another game besides Elite Dangerous. Can I
From
just
other suns?
No.
From other suns,
Well,
which are still
okay.
in beta today?
Let's throw
You've
a
got 10 or 15 minutes, people.
Let's throw a promo out there for from Other Suns. There is an open beta left. It's probably about 10 minutes left on Steam right now, and it's sort of like a Pulsar
it's
Lost Colony type game.
The rest of the day on the Oculus Store.
Turgeon's played it. He fondled some virtual boobs. He can tell you all about it.
I did, as you do. It's like Pulsar but more arcadey, and done properly graphically. So it's got promise. It's got potential. As and when that turns up in a not open beta thing, you'll probably find it turning up on a Brocast at some time or another.
Quite possibly, if it's free. No, the game that I wanted to rant about...
It's free at the moment.
Well, it's open beta is free at the moment.
Beta, yeah, but that'll stay that way.
So the game I wanted to rant about, some of you commanders might actually recognize this. Recognize this. This is the, what is it? The Vault Tech skill sheet, I guess it is?
Yes, you've got a big rant, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I got a big rant, all right. And this is actually a warning to people because... So I went to EB Games, which I'm pretty sure is in the U.S. and Canada and
EB Games
probably
closed down all the way across the U.S.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, GameSpot, EB Games. I don't think it really matters. What happened is this: I have downloaded every single one of my games. I've done the digital downloads for years now. I don't think I've bought a physical copy of a game in maybe 5 years, especially on PC, just because I don't even have a CD or DVD or Blu-ray drive in my PC. There's no drives. There's no disc drive.
I
so
haven't put one on the Stone Star yet.
I have this. I have this little USB CD rewritable drive or DVD rewritable drive over here that I picked up for like $80, and it's super handy because if I ever do have to put a disc into the computer, I can just plug it in with a USB and get access to it, which is what I did yesterday after I traded in my old Xbox 360 and about 44 good quality games. At EB Games, I made about $160 off of that, so I was pretty happy. That box was just sitting there for years doing absolutely nothing. And so I had like $160 of in-store credit, and I said, oh shit, you know what, I should buy something. So I bought a game that I've been holding off on buying for a real long time because I didn't want to invest the time into it since I have a lot of other things that I need to do, and I don't actually get time to play a lot of games. But this is a game that I know will be a good investment, and it was the Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition that includes all of the expansions, and it was like $70. I bought the PC DVD version, got very excited, came home, this was around 5:30, got home, did a few things, and around 6:30, I opened the box, saw this beautiful little thingamajiggy bobber, and then put the disc in to install the game. So the first thing that happened was a little prompt came up, said, would you like to install the game? I said, yes, I would. Then I clicked on, yes, and then Steam opened up and said, please enter a product code. I went, oh, okay, product code. Well, let's see, where do I get a product code? And I looked in the box and I had this skill thing which doesn't have any product code on it. I popped the CD out and I looked on that, and there was something else inside the box, and I have a picture of it. Let me pull this up. I'm going to show you what actually came inside the box. Let's see, that's in the that's in admin, right? I have the picture. I put it in admin yesterday. Hold on, I gotta stop my ship from flying into the sun before.
Why? That will be a first.
Oh no, let's not do that. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let's save this image real quick. Save image. Save. And let's show what was inside the box. Dun, dun, dun. What's in the box? What's in the box? Okay, here it is. This is
a dick in a box.
Jeez. Seriously? That's where we're going. That is where we're going, folks. Okay, so here's what was in the box. Xbox One game add-on. What? I'm pretty sure it was the PC version of the game that I bought. And here is the Xbox One game add-on. Now, on the opposite side of this paper was a product code, which I tried to put into Steam. Of course, it doesn't work because the instructions on the back say go to the Xbox store, the Microsoft store, and put in your product code to activate your Xbox One game. Now, this is a brand new game sealed inside the original plastic, which had an Xbox One product code in it for PC. So here, of course, here I am. It's after 6 o'clock. EB Games is closed. I'm quite pissed off. I'm like, there goes my whole evening, the only evening of the week where I actually get to play a game, and I was really excited to play Fallout 4, and I got mad, of course. I'm sure any gamer would get mad if they found that and could not activate their games, which, by the way, we do live in a, you know, era of product activation keys and online bullshit, but finding an Xbox One code in a PC game was ridiculous. I searched online. Nobody seemed to have that problem. I looked all over the place. I was very pissed off. I figured I'm going to go back to EB Games tomorrow morning, and I'm going to straighten this all out, but they're probably going to tell me, no dice. Well, guess what? EB Games was awesome. In fact, they called another store about 13 kilometers away and said, hey, can you guys open your box up and get a product code out of there for this guy? Because he came in and had an Xbox code in there. And guess what? When they opened the physical box for the PC version, it was another Xbox code. What the shit, guys? Wow. 2 stores, 13 kilometers away. Both PCs, and this was the funny thing, both stores only had like 2 copies, because they told me, they're like, nobody buys physical copies anymore. So Bethesda, you guys gone done fucked up, boys. Putting Xbox codes in PC games. Apparently, we found it on their support page that this had happened to some people. And what they suggested was to open a ticket with a picture and a copy of your invoice showing that you bought the game, and then wait for 10 days while their support team gets back in touch with you. I don't have faith in... Oh, I'm getting hyperdicted again.
Wow.
See if it's going to be Bob.
All right, maybe we'll get a Bob this time.
It's time to get Bob.
Bob was listening to my rant. He's like, you know what? Same goddamn thing happened to me.
Yeah, and you know what? I gotta dance.
Hey,
dance with you, bro. That's what it says.
Hey, wait a second. guys, there's shit.
Have you got 3 of them?
There's 3 of them here.
Yes, it's Bob.
Okay, quiet. Keep it down. Keep it down. I'm recording this. I don't even understand what's going on right now. One of them split. 2 of them are just following me.
Well, you've got 2 Bobs.
I have got 2 Bobs here.
2 Bobs.
One and I'm getting warning unknown systems malfunction too, which is weird, but I literally have 2 Thargoids staring me in the face, doing absolutely nothing.
Don't get too close.
I don't plan on getting too close to them, but I'm going to take a quick look at their ships here.
If those are proper Bobs, you won't be able to get too close.
Yeah, turn your lights on, and you should be able to see what markings they've got on their noses at that range.
Look at this, guys. There's a nice screenshot. One of them's kind of wiggling over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
They'll just stay there.
Them
And if you
just
back
sitting
up,
there.
There were 3 Thargoid ships. 3 of them freaking hyperdicted me. What in the
I've not
hell
seen
is
2
going
Bobs
on?
Before. Yeah, it was 3 I had. 2 of them left, and I was just left with Bob. But you've got 2 Bobs. Turn your lights on. See what decal they've got on them.
Lights on.
Lights on.
Commander Rod Wader said the Thargoids are like, "How's your fuel level there, human?"
Oh shit! My fuel level's like done. Oh my god!
You need a refuel, you know?
Brilliant.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Shit.
Fuel rats. They're fuel rats.
They're the fueling mantises.
It's their version of the fuel rats.
No,
Yeah,
they're just sitting there and poking you with a stick. Look,
They're saying they're laughing at you at what they're doing.
Yeah, they're like, look at this idiot.
This guy must be live streaming. He's not even paying attention.
Is he dead? Is he dead? They're just poking him.
No, listen.
Him. Is he dead?
I checked my fuel. It did say that I would be able to make it there without running out, but maybe this hyperdiction just screwed me up, because if I try to jump again, I might not be able to make it. Okay, so here, let's take a look at the markings. Here's the markings on this one over here. This one looks like it's giving me the middle. Oh my god, look! The top is like a crab claw. The side is like a middle finger. I think they're trying to tell me something.
Cool. Make sure you get screenshots of that. That's
well,
cool.
I'm recording the whole damn thing, so... Alright, let's take a look at ship number 2. Jeez. Alright.
See if those middle symbols are the same.
The middle symbols are the same on all of them.
No, not the middle ones. I meant the middle ones as in the second level, not the very middle one. Like the middle of the 3. If that makes sense.
This is they have the exact same markings on them, identical markings.
That's remember that.
See, it's a crab claw and a middle finger.
I feel like these are markings.
No, that's interesting. Yeah, they could be
like
family markings or something.
That's what I
feel
thought.
like the middle one is for the Oresrians. And I feel like the very center one, and then the second level.
The whole Barnacles thing.
Yeah,
you reckon is theirs.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
like the middle one might be another mini faction.
Take a look inside the cockpit. There is what looks very much there. Well, there are either 2 doors.
2 seats.
Yeah, 2 seats, 2 doors, or they look like the little scout ship that's crashed down there.
I feel like it's almost pupils.
I think what they are is an iris valve that a seat would go in that you'd drop into to be an escape pod. You know.
Now this makes me think of
it's a 2-seater.
This makes me think of the engineers from Prometheus. The engineers from Prometheus, when they piloted their ships, they like molded into and became one with the ship. And we know that these are very biomechanical. So I feel like that's almost what we're looking at, is that the ship is definitely a living thing, and the pilot has almost kind of dissolved into the ship.
Now, can I get close to them?
If you creep closer, they'll back away, or they should.
Yeah,
or they'll turn red and put out Thargons.
Just don't boost.
No, they are backing away.
Yeah, they should keep about 450, 460 meters away from you.
Yep, that's about it. Both of them too. That is so weird. Look at this.
Yeah, and if you dance, they'll dance.
Oh, that's awesome.
Make them dance.
Exactly like you do. They will match you exactly move for move, which is a bit scary because it means that there's no way you could avoid them if you wanted to.
Oh yeah.
So question is,
there.
Can the fuel rats even get to you?
That is a good question.
That is an excellent question. Can anyone get to me? Where am I? Hold on. Can I even see where I am right now? Hold on. Let's take a look. System map. Well, oh, it bumped me out of the system map? Oh no. Col 285 sector PCT B42-2. It says that's where I am, but...
So you're in a system. Okay.
but
Yeah, it dumps
am
you in the
I?
system that
Hold
you were, jumped out of.
Hold on.
So can you get to
I?
Super Cruise?
Yeah,
I'm
Fuse says they're out
14,000
of
light
fuel
seconds.
too.
Oh, Lily's trying to get to me. Here, let me turn on my wing beacon. Hold on a second. There, my wing beacon is on, Lily. Let's see what happens if you can get in here. I'm recording this whole damn thing because this is weird. Josh, read the blood in-game chat. Josh, read the blood in-game chat. I saw General Ghost. He said you're almost there. Leave wing and multi-crew. I'm almost at the site. Almost. General Ghost, clearly I'm not going to multi-crew right now because I'm in the middle of playing with Bob.
And also you're in a Diamondback
Bob and
Explorer,
James.
And there's not a second seat.
Got that.
No, he wants me to multi-crew with him because he's at the Mega Barnacles site, I'm pretty sure.
It's someone in Ghost Giraffe's Discord had they posted another video of their encounter and they called it James. So you've got Bob and James there.
Lily says that that he sees me.
Okay, that's good.
That's interesting.
And Patriclea says he can reach me with fuel.
Patricleus.
Patricleus. Hi, Patricleus.
Well, then you gotta get him to your wing so he can find you.
I can't seem to invite him, though, because he's not showing up on my friends list. Send me a friend request so that I can invite you. Although I may not... Well, I'm going to need it after this next jump. Oh, here he is. I have him. Oh, that's why. You're in open play. Join the J. Hawkins private group. Let me go ahead and check for requests.
Dude, okay, I know no one really cares about American football here, but back in 2000...
American what?
Back in American football.
Why are we talking about sports? Why are we talking about sports
Listen
exactly?
to me. Back in 2004, my team, the Carolina Panthers, played in the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots, and the New England Patriots got a field goal as time ran out to win the Super Bowl. Today, the Carolina Panthers played the New England Patriots in a regular season game, and the Panthers won by winning as time was expiring, kicking a field goal.
I just want to say I have absolutely zero interest in everything you just said.
Oh my god, that's so amazing.
Zero. Like I don't even know who the team is. I don't care who the team is. I don't even know why we're talking about sports on the broadcast.
Yeah, Shibuka's like, and we're like,
he's still talking about sports. What do we do?
Back away slowly. Avoid eye contact.
Quick, mute him.
But anyway, on that note, after me dropping that bombshell. But anyway, I've actually got I've just been informed that I've got to run.
Oh, have you?
I do.
Okay.
But enjoy the rest of this. I'm going to watch the last 20 minutes of the live stream and find out.
He received the Call of Duty.
I have received the Call of Duty. But,
was it the Call of Duty or the Call of Booty?
The Call of Duty.
Oh, duty. Oh, even worse. Oh, God.
No, it wasn't that.
It wasn't that.
Oh, yeah.
It was ew.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you guys can do it.
Okay, we can't invite him because the game thinks he's in open, and Lily is almost here. We're going to see if Lily could drop in here. This is what's going to be interesting. If Lily could drop in here, we're going to see if the Thargoids respond to me or to Lily, or how that's all going to work.
Yeah.
Because maybe Lily can just like get up close and personal and start rubbing up all against Thargoid ships, and we can get that on video.
There's some weirdness going on with the list of people online, because I've been doing the CG with a couple of people the last few days, and they still show up on the galaxy map and in the list as
Lily's
being
here.
Online in my group in the system.
Lily's here,
but they aren't there. It's weird. There's some buggy stuff going on.
What
Lily,
are Bob and James gonna
Lily
do?
is here. One of them just attacked. No, bad, back up. Okay, of course. The second I stop frickin' recording. Okay, they don't like you, man. They like me.
Well, they'll turn around and give you a scan. Just
Bob,
don't get too close.
Okay, look.
Too close.
Bob over here is still sticking to me like glue. Fred over there.
James.
James.
Bob and James.
Bob and James. James has decided.
That's interesting. I wonder how they decided who would do which.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to do anything if Lily just stays.
Just keep your distance for a second. I want to just capture this on video because this is really cool because they're not moving.
No, I'll take those. What we took to call them butt monkeys, didn't we?
Yeah.
Last time.
little butt monkeys.
Suck his little butt monkeys back in. Yeah.
Well, he's got the butt monkeys deployed.
Can you get a close-up look at those? Because they're tricky buggers to see.
I could certainly try. Well, I'm pretty nimble with a camera, so let's
get in there.
Let's see what we can do.
Those Thargons. Give them their proper name. Let's call them their proper name. There's probably 24. I've had a rough count of things in footage before. I think.
Let's see if I can't match one of their speeds and fly with them here. Oh darn it!
Ah, interesting.
Hold on. This one is really.
This behavior is so cool. Like the pattern they fly, it's alien. I love that about this.
Yeah.
Damn, little buggers are fast. Well, if anything, I'm getting good video of them. So as soon as
you'll get a still,
yeah, I'll get plenty of stills from this video for sure, because they tend to turn 180 degrees, and that's where I'm losing them. I can't track them anymore.
Well, they are literally like fish. It's like a shoal of fish. Again, reinforcing the aquatic design element underlying the whole of the Thargoid thing. They behave like fish.
They oh crap! They both have their. Look at this. Oh, I think I'm in trouble.
Keep a bit of distance.
No, it's okay. I will sacrifice myself for science, man.
Just do that.
Look.
It's like posturing and bluff.
Yeah, they're not attacking you yet.
Can you guys keep it down for a second? Oh, they're attacking me. I'm so dead. Someone pissed them off.
Yeah, that's attacking now. That is.
Well, the Thargons probably got they got too close. Is the point? And they do have single pulse lasers, just like original ones.
Oh, they're still shooting at me. Look at the little swarm. Okay, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, just pop into super.
Fly, you fool!
Yes, fly, you fools.
I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys.
You have to jump to another system.
They
do. Have a massive.
Now that's interesting, because it's a variable mass lock. Because
I didn't make it.
Unless they're angry. When they're
also,
not
you
angry,
wouldn't even
they
have
don't
the fuel to jump anywhere, so there's that.
It's okay. I didn't make it, but we learned something very interesting about them.
Yeah, it's okay for them to double team you. Not so good if you bring in a mate. They don't like that, do they? They don't like it up them, sir.
For science, man. It was for science.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
you didn't move, right, Josh? You were just staying there.
I just stayed there. I think what may have happened is one of them kind of locked onto Commander Lily. Maybe Commander Lily moved and it was following Lily's ship, and then it got too close to me just following Lily's ship.
That's what it will be.
Well, the thing is, they just in front of you, like at one point, both of them approached you again.
Yeah.
And then just after like 10 seconds or so, they're attacking. And usually that's the behavior if you have something aboard and you don't drop it in time, and then they attack. But that was just, you know, maybe they don't like you sticking around for too long.
No, I hung around with them with one Bob for 25 minutes.
Yeah, okay, then that's not it.
But once the Thargons are out, as it were, the game changes.
Which you never would have had if another ship hadn't appeared, because you can't get close enough to them for a second one to pop up.
Exactly. Well, you can boost.
Oh my god! Oh, I wish I had meta alloys. I could have dropped a bunch of meta alloys and saw what happened if another one would have popped up there. Dang it!
Lucci just pressed F to pay respect to RavJ says Commander 0%, Bullet Magnet says, well, that solves your fuel problem.
Yeah, that definitely solved my fuel problem.
And,
well, listen.
Charles McManny says, Brocast CG complete, Josh is dead.
That's it, right?
But I think
success, great success, yes.
Is that when they deploy the drones, the Thargons there, then their mass lock is enabled. With it,
is it before?
Well, this is what I'm thinking, because when I encountered Bob, he was on my tail when I jumped out, so he should have been, he could have been mass locking, but wasn't.
Because the thing is, to another system or to Super Cruise?
I can't remember, but I mean the thing is, when
mass lock only works if you jump to Super Cruise.
I think I just hopped out back into ordinary space.
You know what I should have here is I should have a scanner. But they don't sell the right ones.
Because they stick so close to you in the hyperdictions, if they were mass locking you, then you would never get away. You literally wouldn't be able to get away.
Yes, because if you jump to another system, mass lock doesn't matter.
Well,
you can always do a high wake.
I think I just jumped down. But
I was screwed either way, so...
Yeah.
But you know what? That was an interesting encounter nonetheless. Yeah. My only regret is that I did not have the damn meta alloys. That would have just been amazing.
Hurry up to 15 minutes. To that Mama Barnacle.
Yep, I'm going to the Mama Barnacle. How's the CG making out in the meantime?
And what's your fuel?
Flint says it's a 10-minute flight to the Mother Barnacle, so...
Is it?
CG is looking good. We are now... it still shows the same. Let me check mission board. It should have an updated status on there.
Is this my destination here? 17692? No, that's not it.
Yeah, mission board says 10.7 million now, so another 500,000 collected since we last checked with it. Yeah, it's going very good. But then again, it's still weekend, so during the week the progress is probably going to be a bit slower. I still hope we can make it to... Well, tier 6 I can almost guarantee we'll make it there, but hopefully even tier 7, that would be awesome.
Just FYI, I'm only 3 jumps away, but then you have to fly the distance, right?
Yeah, I think the one that I gave you is quite a bit away. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't take too long to get there. We'll have just enough time to get there in terms of the Brocast. And everyone will get to see the Mega Barnacles. We've got almost 300 people watching right now, guys. Amazing.
Wow, that's pretty
Thank you all for joining in on the Brocast right now. I just want to say, my name is Commander Josh Hawkins. I'm joined by Commander Greytest.
Hello, Niam.
No longer Commander Shibuka. He is gone. No. We do have a Commander Shibuka sound, though. So why don't we play that?
Where's that one?
Yeah, there we go. There's Commander Shibuka and Commander Turgeon Starstone.
That one.
It's that one.
Oh, all right, that one.
Trogan Starbuck.
And that's the other guy. You are watching the Brocast. This is a live show that we air every Sunday from 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. We play a number of space-related games, but primarily dangerous, and we are showing off some Thargoid-related content right now that's come with patch 2.4, which released just a few days ago. If you want to know everything, all the new content and features that release in the patch, I have a video up on my website or on my YouTube channel right now that you can take a look at. It just goes through all the main features as well as content that was added in. Not all of the under the hood features, but I would love to hear what you guys think about the patch so far. So leave me a comment if you're watching this after the fact. If you're live right now, you can certainly put it in the chat. We'll take a look at some of those as well while I'm making my last jump over there. But I'm very curious as to what you guys think of the patch so far. We are operating, or trying to operate to complete this CG right now. Greytest is heading up an effort with several of the commanders that are watching right now to trade and complete the CG, which will probably continue on after the Brocast, right, Greytest?
I would certainly do so, yeah. I have some time today. Not for too long, but half an hour or maybe an hour. Yeah, sure.
So Greytest.
Also, I wanted to say before we move on with the other stuff, to everyone who has helped now with the CG, could you please send me a message in-game of what your contribution to the CG is at this point, or maybe towards the end of the stream, so we have a total tally of what we as the Brocast did. That would be awesome.
I am a complete and utter dummy, idiot,
well,
stupid
I've
tard.
dumped 1,000 tons.
What did you do?
I went to the wrong damn site. I don't know why. My galaxy map was updated with the crash site. I thought that's where I was supposed to be going. Let's go here instead.
You goof.
Yep. Wow. 9 jumps. All right. Well, there's the 10 jumps.
That's right. You're not gonna make that. Can somebody quickly give us the other system where the Mama Barnacle isn't so far away, so he doesn't have to fly so far?
I don't have to if I take General Ghost's multi-crew. I could look from there.
Or that, yeah.
So I think I may go ahead and do that. General Ghost, I actually do read your chat, believe it or not. He's almost there. So I will make an effort to get there myself because I do want to see it in an SRV as well, just for the perspective, because unfortunately, as every... Lily met Bob again? Oh, is Lily getting hyperdicted? I see. Hi, Bob. We meet again. Unfortunately, when you look at anything in the game from the camera or the ship perspective, you don't really get the size. You don't really feel that same perspective as you do when you're in an SRV and all of a sudden everything changes. Also, I will say that if you play the game in VR, there is an enormous change in the perspective of everything in the games. I can't imagine.
Absolutely.
And that's another reason why I would love to get over there. I would love to see these in VR.
I've just about got used to it now. After, what, 2 weeks, is it? Over 2 weeks? I don't know how long it is. I'm still sort of floating along with that.
Looks like Lily has, in fact, met Bob. I wonder if it's the same Bob that we met before. Lily, maybe you can confirm in the chat, because I'm about to leave the wing here, whether or not... let me go ahead and leave the wing. Whether or not the symbol on the ship is the same. Can you take a screenshot of the ship's symbol and post that in the bro bar, please? And we will take a look. Oh, there goes the game. Just crashed on me. Wonderbar. Lily, please take a screenshot and post it in the bro bar of the symbol on the cockpit of Bob that you see over there, and we will compare with the ones that we just saw and see if that is, in fact, the same symbol. That would be very curious. Maybe the hyperdictors... Yeah, maybe the hyperdictors all have the same symbol. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Well, not mine. Bob and James that I've seen have different symbols, so there's at least three different types now.
That is interesting, because my Bob and James did not. General Ghost, invite to wing. General Ghost, you have a wing and you are in multi-crew. Okay, well, send me a multi-crew invite then. Join another ship. Well, I guess I just have to wait for him to send me an
I
invite.
also have one other, how do you say that, like, matter of heart, really. Our dear friend Commander Ascorbius suddenly will not be away for Frontier Expo next week. He thought he was going to be like in Korea or something, but he's not. And now he was unfortunate enough to not be able to snatch a ticket anymore. We were talking to some people, like if we could find someone who would maybe sell their tickets, only if they do not have time to go themselves, of course. But we didn't confirm anyone just yet. So if you, our viewers, know anyone who cannot attend FX17 and has a ticket to sell, please hit me up, hit us up in the bro bar, or contact Commander Ascorbius directly, because it would be awesome to get him there as well and say hi on stream as well.
Absolutely.
All right, here we are.
He could just hit you over the head and wear a Greytest mask.
Or that, we don't know. Anyhow, it's going to be entertaining.
Here we are, courtesy of General Ghost, our resident naysayer. He's kind of like the hecklers on the Muppet Show for all of you guys who watch the Muppet Show.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like some kind of torture to have to watch a show. Yeah!
Yeah.
That's how General Ghost feels. He hates watching the show, but he just can't stop himself from coming every single week. Again and again and again. Here it is. So we're at
Statler and Waldorf. Which one is he?
Charles, we already talked to
I think it's
FF,
Waldorf.
but FX is completely, absolutely sold out. We could not talk them into giving us just one more ticket. That's why we have to resort to someone who will not be able to attend themselves.
I can attend myself.
Such a person out there.
Is there anyone here who can't attend themselves?
Well, there could be. There could be someone out there who won't attend. What's it worth? How much?
No.
I'm sure I could persuade someone.
Ascorbius made a clear effort to make clear that he want to buy the ticket from someone who then would not go themselves because of that. He only would take a ticket from someone who cannot attend themselves.
What, like someone who suddenly found they couldn't walk or something, maybe? just saying. Just saying.
He says in chat, I could go in an obsidian ant disguise. It would be kind of weird if suddenly 2 obsidian ants showed up at the show, just saying. Maybe that's not the best idea.
I do want to quickly point something out. Here we are at the Mega Barnacle site. There is a Mega Mother Barnacle in the middle over here. And this one seems to be glowing. I don't know if they're supposed to do that or not, but... Do they do that normally? Do they glow?
The new ones do.
Can we get a clip under the ground? I mean, is there anything under there that we can see?
You're talking to the man in the sand vet here.
Hold on. No, I don't want... Right. Okay, sorry for the weird camera perspective for just a second. I just want to see.
Bob is in the bro bar, and it does look distinctly different.
It looks distinctly different? Okay, let's take a look in the bro bar and see what we've got.
No middle finger and no crab claw.
No crab claw, no middle finger, hey?
Nope.
Let's take a look. Where is Lily's? Yeah, you are absolutely right. That is distinctly different than the last one.
That's different from my bob as well.
Yeah, very different. No middle finger, no crab claw. Lily, did you take that with a cell phone? Because I see pixels on this. It looks like you took a picture of your screen, and the orientation of that image, it's distinctly cell phone-ish. That's awesome. Thank you, Lily, for taking that picture. We do appreciate that. Okay. Whoa! I didn't realize the camera was shaking around here while I'm looking at that picture. Okay. So here we are, Mega Barnacle site.
We do have. I
didn't hold on. Sorry, Greytest. Just 1 second. General Ghost, could you please fly your ship up about 1 kilometer? I suppose I'd like to get just a top-down view of the whole Mega Barnacle site, because someone had posted something that kind of made it look like it has a very similar structure to the Thargoid bases that we've seen, and almost as if those bases were these sites just kind of like growing up out of the ground. So here,
this is like the foundations, the scaffolding that you see when they put up a skyscraper.
Yeah, exactly. Some type of scaffolding.
A mega structure.
Like maybe these things grow and then they drop off the little scavengers, and the scavengers consume the meta alloys and then, you know, turn it into a site. Well, there you go. Look at that.
If they've got bio machines to the scavengers, why can't they have bio machines to the builders? You know, with little yellow, helmet, hard hat. You know, all right, darling, all right. You know, working on a site like that.
Okay, so you know what? It does have a very similar sort of look and feel, but I'm gonna say that this does not look like it's actually one of the bases. You know what this looks like more to me? It looks like organic growth, as if it's simply spreading out from the main barnacle in an organic way. I mean, like, look at this, like like tendrils underground with a plant where they just pop up. Well, that's, I mean, we can see how many tendrils there are.
It has 8 arms. Surprise.
Does it?
I did not count the single barnacles, but it must be around 20 or so.
There are a considerable number of barnacles, that is for sure. I mean,
around, for the close here, I received several messages in game and in chat. I just did a rough estimation, like 75,000-ish tons plus the 26,000 something that I contributed. We should be above 100,000 tons just from the Brocast, guys.
Well,
awesome.
Great job, guys. Well done. Very well done. And we're going to leave the show right here. So let's just go ahead and say a very big thank you. General Ghost, thanks so much for letting us multi-crew in here. Thanks for all of you guys for participating in the CG and helping to push that forward a considerable amount. We certainly appreciate that. That's going to make life in the galaxy hopefully a little safer. You guys, I'm sure, will all be picking up those weapons shortly. I will also ask you to go ahead and check out the videos that are going to pop up right over here somewhere. If you want to take a look at some other videos on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. And from all of us at the Brocast, we will wish you a very good week.
You can have that there.
Thank you very much, Turgeon. Wish you a very good week, and we will see you next Sunday at the same time in the same place.
Saturday.
No, Saturday. Saturday. Sorry.
Saturday. That's
Saturday.
Right. The music, everyone.
For the Frontier Expo. Take that back. All right.
Yes.
Next Saturday. All right, guys. We'll give you more information. Stay tuned. Check the Brobar description, or the Discord of Brobar is the description in the link. Check that out. We'll see you next week. This is Commander Josh Hawkins signing off. America.